Hello kids, and welcome back to Life in the Woods with apparently lots of mobs in caves that I'm not aware of. It is the day that I'm recording this. It is 10 AM and not just, wow, I'm awake at 10. No, I've been awake since 6:30. Of course, you know, it's a weekend, I could sleep in a little. Nope, this is the day that I decide it's time to get up early. We wanted to grab a couple more things to decorate with. Thankfully, oak and spruce we have a good amount of. Hope pine, yes. Okay. I guess we'll just sort of do this for the leftovers. Couple more extra blocks because I've turned to really like the little bushes that we build. I don't know what it is, but I think they're kind of cute. I like them. Lots and lots of ground covers. Here's the leaf piles. I don't, at least not right away. We're not going to use all of them, but you know, chances are there. We still have some of those. I think some green leaves again wouldn't really hurt us. And more shrubs, of course. That's just two. Well, maybe those two you can have back. Okay. A few more crisp plants, because they are just very, very pretty. Few of these, just because, you know, they are a nice little detail to add, and since we are building mountains, these I think I would in a farm in a second. I like vanilla leaves. I think we'll also farm those a bit. Thank you for the zooming in and out. Oh, wait, actually we don't have a lot of that. We'll only grab one. Yeah, this is some stuff that we've worked with before. We do have a bit of this. And then these we're again going to try and farm a bit. Maybe we'll also... I think we'll just farm this sort of stuff once we're kind of done and we really see how much we have left. And maybe that's also something we'll be doing in the grind streams. Though I find that a bit hard to say right now, right away. Maybe some of these even. Here's some hummingbird bushes. Sure thing. Little detail to add. Wait, and these. Okay, the rest were a little bit scummy. I would definitely prefer if you could just like throw some bone meal on it and then you get some more. Similar how it is with the vanilla flowers that are 2 blocks tall. Talking about that, grass. Well, hello. The neighbors are out. I forget that. The 2 brain cells can't hold much information. Don't have as much as I hoped we would. Maybe we have some of this. Actually, I think wheatgrass we have a bit more of, and that is, you know, a little bit more different again, so that's another little touch to the whole thing. Anything from here? Not really. Empathize? No. Okay, these go in there. Okay, please no creepers this time. I've very much had enough of those. So we have like 5, I'd say. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, I think we have a good amount now. It feels so scummy. I hate it. But it's a possibility. So occasionally I will make use of this. Okay, that's a lot. This is why we have the little fenced in flowers near our beekeeping dude. Because, you know, then we let them grow for a bit and can take cuttings and I don't have to feel as much of a cheater as I do now. Come on, a couple more. I mean, there's probably already, yes, a good amount lying around. I think these three do have a couple of. But, you know, why not? Fits in nicely into the area. I think these we don't really have any of anymore. You know, and this is why I like collecting the tall ferns instead of bone mealing them. That is basically just what we'll be doing. Perfect. And then a couple of these. And yeah, I think we're set like this. Perfect. Alright, time to get back to the mountains and hopefully make some stuff look good. Hopefully. Or maybe we'll make everything look terrible. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty happy that I managed to actually get out of bed today. Why it had to be on the day that I could, you know, sleep until 10. That's the day I get up at like 6:30 instead of during the week. Yeah, let's give my brain some, you know, maybe something inside of me was like, okay, time to get stuff done, time to start having a productive life on Sunday. Who knows? And maybe that's the way to go. Okay, nothing's there today. That's really nice. I'll keep an eye on that. And we are going to repeat the same thing that we did last episode, I think it was. Oh, what a banger. And how do we start this? Maybe some leaf. Oh, we already had leaf piles around here. Look at that. Some holly, maybe? I ruined the leaf pile. I still want, you know, stuff around here. Then we go to... switch over to a Lindera. Which we put right there. Then maybe we put another one down there. You know, repeating plants and all that. I can imagine they like spread their seeds across the area. Okay. Here, I want one of these around here. Nice little touch of color. I guess you could. We didn't really get any more bushes. That's a shame, but that's okay. We don't have that many of them. So, you know, I will survive. Nope, I don't want to rename this one. Ah, we have trees above us, so means we can definitely do some of this. No, I don't think we could fit in a small tree here just yet. Would be really nice, but I don't think it is realistic. Not really going to be able to grow here. Another Lindera. Leaf piles that no one is ever going to see. Hey, details like that also matter. And then we're basically at the area that we already worked on. case, I think. Maybe we'll also add a couple around here. A little bit of grass, since, you know, who's going to do any landscaping around this mountain? No one. So the fact that there's like a little bit of grass around the area only really adds to the realism. That's not the one I wanted to place. Yeah, these ones don't wave around in the wind. This is going to look good. Please tell me this is going to look good. If it doesn't, I might cry a little bit. Hey, what if? No, we need to reach that from a different spot. Ah, like that. Okay, perfect. And we break our legs a little bit. That is okay though. Let me grab some stuff here to work with right now. This. And you know, I do really like these. They are so fitting for this biome. Okay, why we have leaves there. Okay, I guess from there somewhere. Couple leaves around here. Also some different ones, of course. And then I have something in my eye. We already have one of those here, so you know we're kind of having a theme going. That's also very nice. We do have some grass here and there, but I think a little bit more would be nice. This is too much of this stuff. There's like a couple, like these ones are kind of cute though. I think I want to let, you know, basically let this grow down. That makes sense. Like this. And then we can add those back though, at least a little bit of them. And here, maybe some of the alpine armoria. Kind of keep the nice little pink touch going. That, why not? And one of those. A little bit more grass. I wish I would have grabbed a little bit of like medium grass too. Would have been a nice addition for this. I think this is also fine. Ah, my foot is asleep. I absolutely hate this. I mean, we don't need to sleep just yet. It's still... sun is still up. The begonias get to stay. They've survived a lot. We're not gonna take them away from their home now. That. Maybe another little bush around here. I'm not entirely sure. So I think I wanna try one of these again. One higher, one higher. Maybe like that. Let's sleep first of all. I don't want any creepers coming around and immediately destroying what we're trying to build here. With lots of effort, may I say. I mean, not lots of effort for most people, but for my limited building skills, I'm trying my best over here. Okay, let's not get stuck on anything. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's totally okay. Maybe even like that. A little bit more, you know, curves and stuff. I love my shrubs. I'm not the same without them. I think we're doing pretty good here. I think I really like this so far. In here, did I want to add more leaf piles or... I mean, I kind of like this now. Maybe another little flowery thing over here. Yeah, one of these. Little fountain grass. Yeah, maybe also on this side. Little pop of color that if you look up from the graveyard, not everything looks depressing. But I would place one of these there. And maybe go for a bit more grass around these parts. Later on we'll also grab some smaller grass and stuff. We just need to farm a lot more of that to add more little details. Little leaf pile that you'll be able to see from over there. Over there maybe? No shrub here. Oh, come on. Then we place one of those there. And maybe a little crisp plant. Oh, down there. No one really will know. We will know. I didn't mean to put that away. I meant to put that away. Okay. I think I was once wondering if we would build another cabin here. But this spot could also be perfectly used for something else. As in a small little baby pine tree. In general, I think could we fit? Oh, I love that. I mean, now here we'll leave this open so you can see the sign better. I think these are nice additions. I don't know if I'm overdoing it with these, but there is just something about having those small little trees here and there. They make me kind of happy. Oh my god, that's a lot of garden. Can you grow here? Yes. Perfect. Yeah, I'll leave the gardens to themselves for now. Maybe could do that and that. And then some fountain grass there. Okay, jump and run skills. Yeah, that should do. Okay. It already feels so different just by having added like a handful of things around here. I feel like one more little thing could be going here at the front. Maybe a vanilla leaf. Why not? I do love those. Okay. Oh, very epic music for very chill things that we're working on. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. A little bit more oak, possibly. Then we just sort of do this, maybe not that much. I know I could have used shears. Just, you know, for a little bit more greenery, a little bit more natural vegetation and all that. Ah, I wish we could like mix slabs. It would be maybe, just maybe, it would look nice if you had a bottom slab that was a piece of wood and then the other half is leaves, and like that you have like half a tree stump. So maybe that's just my brain feeling like that would be a good idea. I think pine is not going to cut it here, not even spruce. I meant to grab this. We built like a small little, like tiny. No, we'll go for oak too. Just add a little difference in between all of this. I mean, you still see it. I think this is still fine. I mean, people are going to know that there is a little market there if they live here. Realistically. Small grass, I think it is for that. And maybe one of these here? It's like too turquoise to be so publicly visible. There. I think these are not going to be as much of a good match. It's only right next to spruce, I'd say. For now, at least. We have some gardens here. I'd almost say they could stay. Maybe I'd remove these. The question is, of course, how are they going to keep spreading? Because usually they spread until there's 5 of them. I guess it's time to build another one of these. I think that's one of the best ways we can cover this area a little bit. I didn't mean to place that block there, but maybe that's actually good. But just maybe. Don't like entirely quote me on this. Oh my god, we're using so many leaves. I didn't think we'd basically run out of them this fast. Okay, a couple of leaf piles around here. Of course, only natural. Some there. Oh, here's lots of grass here. That's cute. I like that. Here it's I'm dreading this part of the mountain. Like, that one was somewhat okay. I expected worse, to be honest, but this section here, whew, I don't know. We forgot to refill our emergency dirt, by the way. What a crime. I think this might look better. Okay. No, we'll go with spruce. Let's keep it sprucey. Pine. I'm so sorry. I was thinking of all the stuff that's around here, and lately we've been building bushes, so I think of the spruce bushes. Well, yes, but no. Oops. Ignore the background noises. I think that... No, okay, maybe like this? Is that okay? Is that... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one, to be honest. But I would like to add a couple brown leaves around here too. On this path, especially if we go down a tiny bit. Since again, it's only realistic that every once in a while you'd lose a couple leaves of a tree. That kinda, you know, start aging. Like a fine bottle of wine. Basically replacing alcohol here. Or maybe I am sleep deprived drunk. That's also an option. Something else that looks similar to this, maybe here, vanilla leaf. Is that the best choice? I'm not sure. We'll place it down so that not everyone can see it. Yeah, these are kind of similar, I guess. Maybe work. Little piece of holly there. Oh, let's sleep in one of my favorite cabins. Also, a little poster check. Oh my god. Please? Yes, okay. Perfect. I have to say, this is going pretty well. I mean, overall, things are taking a lot longer than I expected them to. But we are getting a good amount done when we are getting stuff done. How about building another little shrub here? Like a hand-built one. And maybe we'll go for the post one again. Just to show that it's a little different. I think that's cute. You don't really see it, but you see it if you want to. I mean, then it just kind of looks like a piece of normal wood, to be fair. Okay. What if we do that? Is that too much? I think I'm kind of overdoing it here and there. But at the same time, I don't want things to look empty. That is my biggest worry here, just having things look sort of incomplete. I think it's time to add some shrubs again. We want it right here next to the house. And then like one here. How about that? The leafy gardens here. Oh, there we have quite a lot of them. I mean, a couple are totally fine. Just, again, I don't want to overdo things. And I feel like this is overdoing it. Back here. I guess we'll just build another little bush thing. Oops, those were leftover leaves. Yeah, we're not really using pine wood since pine is everywhere. We build with a lot of pine too. So I just don't want things to look repetitive. I think that's fine, you know. Something you see in the corner of your eye as you pass by that almost looks like natural world generation in this case. But hey, I can know deep down that I was the one who built it. Wow, great. Yeah, one of those there. One of those there. A little bit less fountain grass. Still wanna get it. Thank you. I think around here we still have this. Oh, is this where we sometimes go in? Yes, this is where we sometimes go in to grab more rhyolite. Our emergency turret isn't really being used for emergencies right now. Unless you count this as like emergency terraforming. Wait, is this still... Yeah, this is still looking okay. I think that... No, it does need a block there. Wait, we'll grab this. And we do that again. I think this is okay. But what I meant to go for was one of these little guys again. I think that would be almost a perfect addition here. Thank you for not making me... having me brief. I don't know how to speak. Okay! And with that, we are also kind of at the end of the episode already. Which, wow, we placed a couple shrubs. Progress! I don't want to overdo it with these things around here either, but I do love the look of them. It's like one more, you know, it's not gonna do much. Other than small cute details. So I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day or night, whatever time it is where you are. Stay hydrated, stay happy, take your meds, take your vitamins. And there's already a good amount of ground covers around here. Yeah, thank you for being here. And with time, I think we'll get there. This mountain will be once again my biggest enemy, but I believe. Maybe we'll tackle it in the next episode. I can't really say that yet. But yeah, thank you for being here, and goodbye!